What is going on, guys? Snack God here, back for another video, and it's been an interesting week. As you guys know, we just left off from the last video selling candy at a sneaker event, and we didn't manage to sell everything else, so we still have stock sitting in my house downstairs right now. But we're not going to be talking about candy selling for this episode. We're going to be going into sneakers and what I've been doing with my investments. So a while back, I talked about how I was going to make an investing series where I take like $100 and I start investing it. And I show you guys the progress of where the money is going and like if it's go up or down, what I put it into, and basically just vlog a little bit every time there's an update. And I decided to put that money into a cryptocurrency. I'll probably maybe split it up into 5 different coins and put like $20 into each one. Or I'll just put all 100 into one, or put two 50s into 2 different coins. So you guys let me know down below in the comments which one I should do. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. As long as you guys are entertained by it, I'm okay with taking this $100 and investing it for your entertainment purposes. And well, of course, I hope we make a little bit of money, but that's not the most important part. I just try to make a series to show that anybody can put some money in somewhere to get some experience and learn about, you know, how to make money passively. So comment down below. You guys want me to do $100 into 1 coin? You guys want me to do $50 into 2 coins, or you divide it into 5 different ones and $20 into each one? All right, with that said, let's go into this week and how I've made some money. So one of the shoes that recently released, I believe on like March 6th or something, are these Jordan 1 University Blues, and I have one here in the GS sizing. So let's pick one out and let's just give it a quick little review. Alright, so this is actually a very hyped colorway. There's a lot of demand for it, and it's a really nice looking shoe. Kind of this resembles like the Obsidians mixed with the UNC ones, but obviously this is a lot lighter blue, kind of like a sky blue kind of color, and very smooth leather, and it's like kind of tumbled too on the white area here. So overall, this shoe was actually such a high demand that resale prices are actually over $400 right now, even for the kid sizes, which is really hard to see. Even for the Mocha GSs, I don't know if they were $400 right off release. I think they were like $300 off release. So these are even more hyped than the Mochas, less stock numbers than them too. And actually, unfortunately, I didn't cop any pairs for retail, but I've been finding pairs for resale, and I've been buying them for around $370, $380, and then flipping them for $400 and $410. So if you guys are able to find pairs right now for the low, you guys can sell it to me personally on my Instagram. I'm gonna link it down below or put it in the corner of the screen somewhere. But remember, guys, you don't have to always make a lot of money in order to enjoy reselling. Like, I'm just buying shoes for resale and finding people who are buying these up and paying well for them, and I can make a small profit in between. So if I buy for $370 and sell for $400, I'll make like $30 a pair, and that's not bad because some people work like 2 hours in a job just to make $30. Well, I can just buy a shoe and quickly contact another person and then ship everything all at once. I don't have to take multiple trips to the post office, and we can make our small profit. So let's move on to the next shoe. Okay, the next shoe we have are the Tope Jordan Fours. All right, so these were actually a very hyped release too, and this released like a week before the UNCs did. And I feel like these shoes have something called like the Travis effect to them. Any shoe that's pretty much like brown now, like such as the Mochas that released previously, any shoe that represents a color of a Travis model that was released in the past, often has really good resale just because it looks similar to it, and people want to get their hands on something that is more affordable and more accessible to them rather than like $1,000 plus shoe. So I feel like the Travis effect will be playing into this shoe too, because it's a brown shoe representing the Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs and lows. They were both brown, and overall they're a very clean looking shoe. However, it is not my type. I don't really like the back wing logo right here of the Jumpman. I prefer to have Nike Air on it instead of the Jumpman logo, but that's not too bad of a complaint. The leather here is kind of like a cracked leather, which is like really interesting. It kind of feels like sandpaper in a way, and it's not my favorite. It's the first time I've seen it on Jordan 4, but it's nonetheless, it makes it more unique. All right, so anyways, let's go to the resale prices. These are going for around $300 to $330 right now, depending on the sizes. And I've been trying to buy these at around $270, kind of similar to that UNC pair. I'm just making a difference right now. I did hit a pair for retail on sneakers, but then it was only 1 pair, and I've just been buying other pairs for around $270, $275, and flipping them for $300, which moves really easily at $300. So if you have a big audience, like even better than me, you probably can move it for more than $300 without a doubt. I'm sure you guys can do that. Anyways, shoe overall, I don't know. I'm not a huge Jordan 4 fan, but I do like some models of them, and they're not that comfy in my opinion, but some of the models look really nice. This is something I would not rock, but I definitely wouldn't think it's a bad shoe. It just doesn't look good on me probably. With that, all right, let's go move on, and we'll talk about something that happened that made us lose money. One thing I want to mention is that, yeah, I know I still have that tan line from that sneaker event because I was wearing a mask the whole day and it was like really sunny that day. But anyways, this is one of the worst investments I've made in sneakers. and this is just because of the pure amount of monetary value that dropped on this shoe. Like, this shoe right here was sitting at like $230, $240, some sizes at even $250 on StockX, right? And this is actually a pretty clean colorway, in my opinion. Like, I think it's not bad. Like, I don't see why it's so undervalued right now, but this shoe right now is only going for $190 to $200 on certain sizes. And I bought these pairs at $240 each because I thought they were going to go up just like Jordan 1s over time, but it actually dipped now. Now they're like $190, right? So I had to sell a couple of these to get my capital back, but I ended up losing like $50 a pair on them because I paid really high. Because my intention was to hold these for like a year or a year and a half, and these would go to like $300 or $350, right? But that did not work out, so it was a failed investment. And I guess one of the reasons why this failed was because I learned that Jordan 1s that with only like basically one color tend to not do that well, and I guess they like kind of effed up a lot of the parts of it. Maybe people didn't like the tongue of the Jordan 1 here, or maybe they didn't like the little like crystallized swoosh here, the wings logo. So I'm not even sure the main cause of this. I feel like StockX plays a part in this too, when they like lowered the seller fees and the people just wanted to dump pairs because they were impatient. And yeah, I get that. So I guess we'll have to get rid of these pairs. I sold like 5 of them just recently. I still have like 14 more, and we're gonna have to take a loss on some of them, and maybe I'll hold a couple just so I don't lose as much. And I do know that they'll go up again in the future, but honestly I don't see them hitting like 300 soon. So I'd rather probably better off selling them all right now and just reinvesting that money into like something like shoes or cryptocurrencies. And yeah, let's continue on. Okay, so this week we're planning to have a story sale on our resale account because we had actually a lot of stock saved up between me and the other member, and we would like to put together a sale. This way it helps the page grow more, and it's a good way of getting rid of a lot of stock, a lot of shoes in a short amount of time without having to post individually. And then you basically, the point of a story sale is you grow your page as well as also bringing people towards the sale, because you have to have incentive for people to repost the picture. So you could post something like, say if you want to like this post and repost it on your story, you qualify for copying this shoe for a cheaper price, right? So you want to have those things in your story sale to make it better. A lot of stuff we have sitting around are basically just some dunks. So we have these like city dunks. We also have some off-white rubber dunks sitting around that we just haven't sold yet. So we decided to post them up and have a big sale. So we're going to show you guys how we're going to get that picture together, put all the stuff together, and then I'll show you guys how to get the best engagement from it, how to grow your page out of it, and how to get the most return for your time that you put into this, you know, the effort you put into putting the picture together. It's going to be really good because all the time when I have story sales in the past, my page has always gained like 100 followers, 150 followers. The post got a lot of likes, a lot of people found out about our page, and a lot of people tuned in for the sale, and that helps everything on a sale sell faster. And as you guys know, the more eyes you have on something, the more likely it is to sell, and sell at the price you want it for. So without further ado, let's go over what we're going to do for the sale, and we'll show you guys how we set it up. Alright, so like I said earlier, we were going to set up a story sale together and combine all our stock so we can have a better post. And here's what it looks like. We basically just put shoes in rows, lined up next to each other, and fit it all in the picture frame so we could post it up. And we're gonna have some incentives. So we're gonna take one of those Jordan 4s, these right here, the PSGs, and we're gonna sell them out for basically retail after tax. And in order to qualify for that, all you have to do is like the picture, follow us, and repost it and tag us. And after all that, you have a chance of getting it for first come first serve. All right, that's how it looks like. Okay, so I'm not really sure where we're up to this week, but like I just did a little buyout of a couple pairs of shoes, and I'll show you guys what they are in a second. But this is a day before our story sale, so we're gonna be posting our post tomorrow. Today is a Thursday, the day I'm buying these shoes. Tomorrow is Friday, and we'll be posting up the post, and then the actual sale will be on Saturday. And we got a couple shoes here that we just picked up last minute, so let's go over them. And I'm probably not going to include these in the sale just because I want to quick flip them right now and then use the money to do other stuff, because like I already have a lot of money sitting from the sale, and I'm not trying to really hold more pairs for Saturday because I know it might take some time to sell out. But you know what? I'm gonna list them on Instagram today, and hopefully they'll sell, and then we'll go over how much I can make each one. All right, so here's what we bought today. You can see that there's some Yeezy creams right here, some Dungs, and some Jordan 4s. So we have a total of 6 pairs, and I'll go over what I paid for each of them, and we'll show you guys how much I can make. So each of these Yeezys I paid in the mid 300s. Some of the small sizes, like there's a 6.5, I paid like 390 or something. Size 9 and stuff like that, I paid lower, like 325, 330 something. And then there was a size 11 I paid like 290-ish on. And then there's these Psg Fours here. These are like a size 9. Really, really clean Jordan 4 in my opinion. And I know Jordan 4s are actually taking off in price right now. So with that being said, one day actually go up by a lot. I'm gonna start holding on to some other different colors of Jordan 4. So this might be an actual hold, but you know what, I'm still debating. I got these for a decent price. They're under lowest ask payout, but still over highest bid payout. So that's not something to complain about. I can definitely hold them. I don't think they're gonna drop at all. And then I got these black and white Dungs right here, which are also a recent release, very popular. I've been seeing a lot of people on Instagram buy these up, and they're actually selling for close to ask right now. So you know that these shoes are pretty hot. I mean, they're basically a white and black shoe, and a dunk is pretty popular over these last year and a half. So you can't really go wrong with a shoe like this. Also, it's kind of just like saying like a black and white Yeezy. They're always gonna do well, right? So I got this one for $220, and I already sold this for $250 shipped, meaning that I got to make around $25 myself for this shoe. And these ones I can make around 30-ish on all of them. So this is pretty cool. And we'll show you guys what happens if these sell. But tomorrow is going to be the sale, and I'll let you guys know how the sale goes in the next clip. Alright, taking a look at our page right here, we're going to tap on the post, and we're seeing the picture now how it's set up. We set up in a lot of rows, and that's the exact picture I just posted. Now if we scroll through them, we can see we got many different angles of the shoes, and we got a total of 200 plus likes. So let's look at the insights real quick. 78 comments and 47 reposts, not bad at all. Alright guys, listen, I know this video has kind of gone all over the place, but you know what guys, trust me, I have a reason for that, and that's because I've kind of been very busy recently with school and reselling and stuff like that, basically stuff in my own life, and it's going to be worth it because I'm actually secretly working on something kind of behind the scenes of the videos, and you're going to be waiting for that coming soon, maybe next month or a month and a half, it'll be coming to you guys in another video. But reselling has been doing really well recently. We got another packages out today, and some more that we had to pack up that we sold. But anyways, after that story sale, we had some great success from it. We sold most of the shoes from that thing. And you can see here that, look at these. We got the Volts here too. These are some of the stuff that haven't sold from the sale. Some Air Forces that these sold, I have to pack those up. These PSGs haven't sold yet. I don't know. I think I showed you guys this earlier. Then we got some couple more pickups right here. I'm going to show you guys this. This is the Air Force One Low Stussy Black. So these ones I paid like $145 for, and should be able to make like 15 bucks off these. Going for like $170 right now in StockX. And then we also got another pickup here, which is another dunk box actually. These dunk boxes are kind of easy to damage, so you guys be careful when you're using these. But here's the Curry dunk highs. I think these retail for like 110 or something, and resale's going for like 170, 180 right now on GOAT. So I'm gonna try to sell that on there because the market is a little bit higher. But nonetheless, we have a good amount of stuff going out. We shipped a lot of stuff. We made around like say like $11 on this pair of Volts right here, and we also made around $13 on this pair of Air Forces. So I usually aim for making around $10 per shoe if I can flip it fast. If it's something that I think will take longer to move and cost more, I'll aim for $20 and up, because that's just kind of like how I think of things logically. You know, if it takes me like a day to sell something, I just think of it as like, if I make $15, that's working like an hour at a part-time job, but I only have to just pack up the shoes and ship it out, and that's it. So that's it for this update, and we'll go back to the other parts of this video. Okay, so to wrap things up, guys, to end this episode off, basically what I've been telling you guys is that, sorry I took a 3-week break because I've been kind of busy outside of YouTube, but now I'm going to be regularly uploading on the weekly, back at it again now, posting up videos once a week, so you guys have to stay tuned for that. I know a lot of you guys are actually returning to in-person schooling because, you know, COVID got, you know, less serious now, and the cases have kind of been reduced in some places, and schools are opening back up for like 50% capacity. So maybe some of you guys are interested in making money at school again, maybe learning how to sell candy. So I recommend you guys going back to my old videos, or if you guys want to make a remastered one, I could actually go back to my school, show you guys some good spots and good techniques to use, and I can make another video on that on how to sell candy. But without further ado, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed.